Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Retreat! Retreat! Get away from me! Retreat! No retreat! The Apecon's unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Boy, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave is approaching.
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
All right. I am so stoked to get into this game. Let's begin right away. This is basically introductions to the game. This is right off the bat with a battle, playing as Dunban, wielding the Monado. a legendary sword that can attack Mechon. And as you can see by the damage that Mumkar and Dixon are doing, it's the only thing that can hurt them. They consistently do 1. Now, for this battle alone, we hit enemies to fill up our arts. As Dunban, we have 2 different arts. We have Monado Buster and Monado Enchant. Enchant is what I recommend using at this point in time because it allows the other users or the other people in our party who don't have the Monado to hit Mechon. It enchants their weapons with the ability to damage them. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take these things out. I guess I used that art a little late. And this is the battle style of this game. It is a live action, or live action. It's a live time battle or something like that. Basically, it's not a turn-based RPG. Like most RPGs are thought of as a turn-based. Xenoblade, both 1 and 2, are made as live turn-based RPGs, or live not turn-based RPGs. You're right, you can't do anything if you're worm food. Thank you, Mumkar. This is an Mechon M82. We're not within range of hitting it. So, how battles work in this game is, you will run up to an enemy, and it'll explain it more later, but the characters you're playing will auto-attack, or they will automatically attack the enemy that is in front of you. So, basically, I am currently not doing much. I'm actually sitting here and letting them charge up the arts by hitting it auto.
You gotta be kidding!
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Mumkar, let's do this.
Dumban! I ain't going down that easily.
Dumban, you all right? Oh, what does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Mumkar, what are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Mumkar, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait!
Huh? If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please! No!
Vile Mechon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
Alright, now that I am finally here, I want to welcome you all to my favorite game in all of existence, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
A Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Ryan! It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
Alright, on to our first actual battle of the game. We'll see how these normally work. You'll see that my arts are automatically... You can see our health and arts, and it's just telling us how to use arts. Basically, you can see that on the bottom there, we're actually not charging our arts through attacking. And some arts will charge, will do more damage for specific things, such as backslash doing more damage from behind.
We can definitely do this!
Talent arts are something that only each character only has one of, and they are different from every other art. They are very specific to each character, and they're like a special ability almost. Shulk's is Turn Strike, and I believe Ryan's is Wild Taunt, or something of the sort. I don't exactly remember the name of it right now. But as you can see, our arts automatically start full, and when we're beginning a battle, we can either attack and initiate a battle, or we can start off with an art, a talent art, or we can lure the enemy, but that's not something that we need to do now. As you can see, there is a little, as it's explaining here, there's a little red ring around Ryan. That is the enemy's aggro ring. It shows what character the enemy is currently targeting.
We can definitely do this!
And I mean, that's about it for battle for now.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah. But thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony's gonna be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
All right, now we can follow. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Yeah. Tutorials. Thank you. I understand. All right, now that we can actually move, I'll explain a little bit more what's going on here. This is my favorite game ever, so I'm so stoked to be able to actually finally play it for you guys. Yeah, this game, I'm just warning you, is a very it's a very cutscene heavy game. It's very story based. So if you're not in for, if you're not okay with fighting, or with fighting, If you're not okay with watching a lot of cutscenes to learn the story, and you'd rather have a more high-octane game, then I wouldn't recommend this. It's more story-based, like most RPGs are. So, oh, as you can see, Shulk has taken enough damage to where he has already died. And because I died, we're going to go back to our last checkpoint, which currently is the very beginning of the game. I don't think I've ever died to the first enemy. But there you go. Something new you see every day. You die to the first enemy, and that's what happens. Anyway, as you can see in the top right, we're supposed to follow this yellow dotted line. It'll tell us where we're supposed to go. You can move the right stick with R. I'm not going to be doing 100% on this game because this game is so extremely massive. It's mostly going to be story and probably a little bit of side questing for things that I think are necessary side quests. We'll get to those much later on. I'll probably I will do a little bit of side quest grinding to get up to the levels that we should be for each area so that we're not stuck doing really boring stuff. If I need to, I can do grinding off camera, or I can do a lot of really, very brainless side quests where it's just go kill a monster a bunch. And I'll probably just speed it up. But for the beginning of the game, it's going to be very cutscene heavy. As you can see, or as you heard earlier, or really didn't hear, I'm not going to be talking during these cutscenes because they're just so good. I love the voice acting in this game. How it's got, everybody's British. Because it was never actually localized specifically for America. They're all British, or have a European accent of some sort.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
All right. Now we're at a point where once we lose a party member or gain a party member, once a party member joins or leaves or something changes in the party, you're going to get this screen showing you who's in the party, as well as, you can change the party through there. I understand trying. I just leveled up for discovering a new area. You get experience for discovering new areas.
Oh, hi.
As you can see, you can talk to pretty much anybody. And it'll give you affinity. Affinity is definitely something you're going to want later in the game. Trust me, it's very, very important. It's going to be important for smaller things. It's going to be important for battle. It's going to be important for a lot. As you can see, this is a shop. We can buy or sell things here. And as you can see, you don't really start off with a lot of money. You have 3,000 gold. Or coin. I'm not sure what it's actually called in this game. I believe it's gold. But you can also sell items. As you can see, we don't have a lot right now. As equipped to Shulk, we have the junk sword. As you can see, there's a red E next to it showing that we have it equipped. There's also all of the gear that Shulk is currently wearing. We don't have any gems, crystals, collectibles, materials, or arts manuals. So we'll just move on with that later. This is not a super good guide to this game. I just really, really love this game and would love to share it with you guys. So here we are. That's what this is. Okay. What we're supposed to do next is we are supposed to go over to the weapons lab. But as you can see on the map here, there's a bunch of white exclamation marks right around a big weird pylon-looking thing in the map on the right there. That is the monolith. The landmark. As you can see over here, the tent-looking thing is a shop. The green are people, I believe. Yes, the green are people. We can look inside this house here. There's not much though right now. I don't think. There's somebody in there, but it's not important right now. We'll be good in there later. Currently, what I recommend doing is I'm going to go around and pick up all of these quests. My niece asked me to get her something cute. I just wish I was better at finding stuff like that. Will you help me? And what we can do is we can accept it. It'll show us right there the gold, how much XP we'll get from it, and on the right you can see what we're being asked to do. We are being asked to collect 2 rabbit diodes in Colony 9, and it will say requested by a resident wants to find something cute for his niece. Collect some collectibles. We can accept this quest, and we can also view it in the quest log at any time. Great, she'll be thrilled. So I'm gonna go around and pick up all these quests. Dearie me, and now you get the upper hand. They're both in training. That doesn't sound good. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? I certainly haven't. I do hope the younger of the 2 wins, though. He is my flesh and blood, after all. That's why I like to say some biscuits I made. It might encourage him to train harder. Take Marcia's biscuits to her grandson, Jirok. Jirok is in the residential district, training to win a fight with his older brother. You'd think that maybe somebody would actually try to stop the fight, but they're just gonna let it go, and instead they're just gonna give him some biscuits. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deliver some biscuits to Jirok. I'm most grateful. My legs aren't what they used to be, you see. Even getting to the residential district is awkward. I'll make you some biscuits. No problem. Leave it to me. Make sure my grandson gets those biscuits. All of them, preferably. And Marcia's biscuits, we got it as a key item. Over here, we can pick up another quest.
Hello.
Verdant bluegills on the beach near Air Battery 1. I can't stand the sight of it. Nasty thing with those spiky horn bits. You'll take care of it, won't you? This is the most common type of quest, I'd say, in this game. They are monster kill quests. Yeah, basically. This guy only had one of them because he was asking for, I believe, a unique monster, which we'll get a little bit more into later.
Well?
Oh, good gracious, you won't believe what a silly fool I am. I've lost something I really need. Will you help me find it? Yes. I knew it. I'd get it fired up if I knew I'd get you all fired up if I did my damsel in distress act. But I am a fool, losing my door key. My fate is in your hands. As you can see, there's also these dudes. These dudes are more important later on. They're called Nopon, but let's not get into what Nopon are right now. They're just cool. Let's explain a little bit more here. Every character in this game is a Homs. Well, not every character. Human characters, such as this guy, or Shulk, or Rhine, or most of the villagers here, or the colony residents, are Homs. There's also Nopon, and there's some other things we'll get into later. It's quite a bit later. Now this guy is gonna have a lot of quests. Basically, you can just accept them. He's gonna tell you, hey, yo, and you can see he's got more than one. You're just gonna spam accept these because the likely thing is, ooh, bless you, Shulk, who just sneezed. You'll see that most of the time, you'll just end up coming up against these enemies at some point, and it'll just be like, hey, you accidentally finished a quest. Do you know where to find Vang Teeth? My grandma keeps on telling me that she needs to find 2 of them. They must be for her handcrafts. If you don't find them for me, I'll never hear the end of it. I will get 2 Vang Teeth for you. Thanks a million. I don't know if getting them will be dangerous, but if so, be careful. All right. Now what you're doing is we are going to run from, that was the, I believe the, I forget what it's called currently. The, market district? Commercial district, that's the one. Off to the right there, we can see the residential district and the military district, or something of the sort. This is the central plaza. It's got a giant tower, so you can't miss it. We're supposed to go off to the left, and since we're not doing side quests mainly, I'm going to be doing main quest because I find the story the most interesting. We're going to advance the story first. And so we're just going to cross this bridge. We're discovering new landmarks. The colony features landmarks, important places and hidden areas, and locations, places of interest. Find all the landmarks and locations in an area to open up the complete area map. We can look at the map. I believe just if you hit L, you'll see a translucent version of the map, and you can open up the area map at any time as well. You can also fast travel to older places. You can see on the map all these red exclamation marks are... You can see there's these red exclamation marks that are quests or parts of interest. Most of them are monsters at this point, but that's not the point.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered.
But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds. I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Okay, here we are in the military district. As you can see, there's another quest we should pick up here.
What's up?
There's some Lake Flammy, and this is basically another one of those. Take out some monsters, please. He's gonna have a couple of these as well. And I'd recommend just always taking these because you're gonna end up getting them bumped by accident. And that's just more XP or gold for you anyway. You're gonna get XP from killing the things and gold from, well, finishing the quest. This is the Weapons Development Lab. This is where Shulk spends most of his time. We can also pick up this little quest here. He wants us to get him some small shells, so we'll get him some small shells. Krabble's always dropping small shells, so basically, take out some Krabbles. Right.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
If we could just... unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured. Come on, get a move on.
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the Defense Force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Okay. With all that out of the way, our next quest is a story quest. Fiora has made something special for Shulk. Take it to him before it gets cold. This is a story quest, and it'll show you that we have one. On the map, you'll be able to see the red exclamation mark, but it's surrounded by a white rhombus, diamond, whatever you want to call it, and the yellow line will lead you there. Anyway, I think that'll about do it for this episode. I thank you guys all for watching this episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. If you liked it, leave a like. I'm gonna keep playing this game no matter what. So, all right, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye.